Good morning, all of you. Students, we have completed the chapter Reproduction in Plants. We discussed all the topics related to it in this chapter, different types of reproduction, then sexual reproduction, asexual reproduction, different methods. We discussed all these things in the chapter, and now today I am going to explain the questions of the exercises. As usual, exercise A is the fill in the blanks. Question number 1 is dash reproduce through the process of budding. You have to write on an organism which reproduce through the process of budding. So as you know, yeast reproduce through the process of budding. So we will write yeast in the blank of first question. In second, pollen grains are produced by the anthers. So we will write anther in this blank. In question number 3, the agents that carry the pollen grains from anther to a stigma are called. The agents that carry the pollen grains from anther to stigma, they are known as pollinators. They are known as pollinators. So we will write pollinator in the blank of question number 3. Question number 4. The fusion of a male gamete with a female gamete is called. It is known as fertilization. The process of the fusion of a male gamete with a female gamete is called fertilization. In question number 5, seeds of orchids get dispersed by. We discussed that the seeds of orchids are like dust particles and they dispersed with the help of wind. So we will write wind in this blank. Seeds of orchids get dispersed by winds. In exercise B, we have to write true or false for the given statements. The first one is yeast reproduces asexually through fragmentation. This is incorrect statement because yeast reproduces asexually through budding. So we will write false in this statement. Now the second one, sweet potato and dahlia use their roots for asexual reproduction. This is correct because the root of sweet potato and dahlia produces the new plant. So we will write true in this statement. Third one, a unisexual flower has both stamen and pistil in it. This is wrong. If the flower is unisexual, then it may have the stamen or the pistil only. If both the stamen and pistil is present, then it is bisexual flower. So we will write false for this statement. Fourth, water can be an agent of pollination. Yes, it is correct. If the plant is aquatic plant, then water can be an agent of pollination. So we will write true. In question number 5, male and female gametes fuse to form the zygote. It is also correct. Male and female gametes fuse together to form the zygote. So we will write true for this statement. Now question number 6, seeds of pea and bean plants are formed in pods. Yes, it is correct. They are formed in pods. So we will write true in this statement. Okay, in question number C, exercise C, we have to take the correct option. The first one is Spirogyra reproduces asexually by. All of you know that the asexual reproduction in Spirogyra is by fragmentation. So first option, fragmentation, is correct. In second, Bryophyllum produces through its roots, stem, leaves and flowers. Bryophyllum reproduces through its leaves, so second option, leaves, is correct. In question number 3, the reproductive part of the plant for sexual reproduction is the reproductive part of the plant is flower, so first option, flower, is correct. In question number 4, pollen grains are the male reproductive cell, so third option, male reproductive cell, is correct. In question number 5, fruits develop from the. As we know that fruits are the matured and ripened ovary, so it develops from the ovary. First option, ovary, is correct. Now in exercise D, we have to answer the given questions in brief. Question number 1 is name the two types of reproduction in plants. The two types of reproduction in plants are sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction. Now question number 2, define vegetative reproduction. Asexual reproduction through the use of vegetative parts like root, stem or leaves of the plant is known as vegetative reproduction. Once again, an asexual reproduction through use of the vegetative parts like root, stem or leaves of the plant is known as vegetative reproduction. Question number 3. Give two examples of plants which reproduce through spore formation. The two examples of plants which reproduce through spore formation are fern and mosses. These are the two examples of plants which reproduce through spore formation. Question number 4. Name two artificial methods of vegetative propagation from stem. The two artificial methods of vegetative propagation from stem are grafting and layering. Grafting and layering. In question number 5, when is a flower said to be a bisexual flower? A flower is said to be a bisexual flower when it has both stamen and pistil present in it. A flower is said to be a bisexual flower when it has stamen and pistil both present in it. Now in question number 6, name any three ways by which seeds are dispersed. You have to write any three ways by which seeds are dispersed. Number 1, dispersal by wind. Number 2, dispersal by water. And number 3, dispersal by animals. There are 4 different ways of dispersal given in your book. You can select any 3. Dispersal by wind, dispersal by water, dispersal by animals and dispersal by explosion. You can write any 3. So students, we have completed exercise A, B, C and D. So that's all for today. We will discuss the answers of the questions of exercise E tomorrow. Thank you. Have a nice day.